of the isle.
Thou most lying slave, whom stripes may move, not kindness.
You taught me language. My profit in it is I know how to curse. Red plague break you for learning me your language.
Hagseed, hence, fetch us in more fuel, and be quick about it, for thou art...
Where should this music be? In the air or on the earth? It sounds no more, and sure it waits upon some god of the island. Sitting on a bank, weeping again the king my father's wreck. This music crept by me upon the waters, allaying both its fear and my passion. With its sweet air thence I have followed it, or it hath drawn me rather, but 'tis gone. No, it begins again.
Full fathom 5 thy father lies, of his bones the coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes, nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Seen and sourly ring his now, ding dong, hark how I hear them ding dong bell.
The fringed curtain of thine eye advance, and tell me what thou seest yon.
What is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench, it eats and sleeps and has such senses as we have such. This gallant which thou seest yond was in the wreck, and he hath lost his fellows and wanders about to find them.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
It goes on, I see, as my soul wills it. Spirit, fine spirit, I'll set thee free in 2 days for this.
Most sure the goddess on whom these airs attend, vouchsafe my prayers, may know if you remain upon this island, and some good instruction give, that I may bear me here, my prime request, which I do last pronounce. Oh, you wonder if you be maid or no.
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language? Heavens, I am the best of them that spoke this speech, but where were I 'tis spoken?
How? The best? What word of the king of Naples heard thee?
A single thing, as I am now. It wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. He does hear me, and that he does I weep. I myself am Naples, who with mine eyes ever since at ebb beheld the king my father wrecked.
Alack for mercy!
Yes, faith, and all his lords, and the Duke of Milan.
At first sight they have changed eyes. Delicate Ariel, I'll set thee free for this. A word. I fear you have done yourself some wrong. A word.
Why speaks my father so ungently? This is the third man that e'er I saw, the first that e'er I sighed for. Pity, move my father to be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affection not gone forth, I'll make you the queen of Naples.
They are both in either's powers, but this swift business I must an easy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. Sir, one word more. I charge thee that thou attend me, thou dost here usurp the name thou owest not, and have put yourself on this island as a spy, to win it from me, the Lord aunt.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it.
Come, follow. Speak not you for him. He's a traitor. I'll manacle your neck and feet together. Follow.
No, I will resist such entertainment till my enemy has more power.
Oh, dear father, make not too rash a trial for him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
What? I say, my foot, my tutor. Put your sword up, traitor.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments. What, an advocate for an impostor? Thou thinkst there's no such shapes as he, having seen but him and Caliban. To most men, this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
It works. Come, follow. Thou hast done well, fine Ariel. Thou shalt be free as mountain winds. But hark what thou else shalt do me.
To the syllable.
Come, follow. Speak not you for him. He's a traitor.
Beseech you, sir, be merry.
You have cause, so have we all of joy, for our escape is much beyond our loss. Then wisely, good sir, weigh our sorrow with our comfort.
Prithee, peace.
He receives comfort like cold porridge.
Therefore, my lord,
Fie, what a spendthrift is he off his tongue.
I prithee, spare.
well, I have done, but yet.
He will be talking.
Though this island seemed to be desert, uninhabitable, and almost inaccessible, yet it must needs of subtle, tender, and delicate temperance. The air breathes upon us here most sweetly.
As if it had lungs and rotten ones.
Whereas 'twere perfumed by a fen.
Here is everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live.
Of that there's none, or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks, how green.
He misses not much.
No, doth but mistake the truth totally.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouched rarities are.
that our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, being rather new dyed than stained with salt water. Methinks our garments are now as fresh as when we put them on first in Africa, at the marriage of the king's fair daughter Claribel to the king of Tunis.
'Twas a sweet marriage, and we prosper well in our return.
Cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. Would I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence, my son is lost, and at my rate she too, who is so far from Italy removed, I never again shall see her. O thou mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal upon thee?
Sir, he may live. I saw him beat the surges under him, and ride upon their backs. He trod the water, whose end to me he flung aside, and breasted the surge most swollen, and above his bold head and lustily stroke that o'er his wave-worn bases bowed, and stooping to reveal him. I not doubt that he came alive to land.
No, he's gone.
Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss. For rather than bless our Europe with your daughter, you would lose her to an African. The fault's your own.
So is the dearest of the lost.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness, and time to speak it in. You rub the sore when you should bring the plaster.
Very well.
Had I plantation of this isle, my lord, and were king on it, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
In the commonwealth, I would, by contraries, execute all things, for no kind of traffic would I admit. No name of magistrate should not be known. Riches, poverty, use of service, contract, succession, born, bound of land, tilth, vineyard, none. No use of metal, corn, or wine or oil. No occupation, all men idle, and women too, but innocent and pure, no sovereignty.
Yet he would be king on it.
The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce without sweat or endeavor, treason, felony, sword, pike, knife, gun, or need of any engine would I not have, but nature should bring forth of its own kind. All poison, all abundance, to feed my innocent people. I would with such perfection govern, sir, to excel the golden age.
God save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo.
And do you mark me, sir?
Prithee, no more. Thou dost talk nothing to me.
I do well believe your highness, and did it to minister occasion to these gentlemen, who are of such sensible and nimble lungs that they always used to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who in this kind of merry fooling am nothing to you, so you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
What a blow is there given.
And it had not fallen flat long.
You are gentlemen of brave mettle. Will you laugh me asleep, for I am very heavy?
Go sleep and hear us.
What, all so soon asleep? I wish mine eyes would, with themselves, shut up my thoughts, and I find that they are inclined to do so.
We too, my lord, will guard your person and watch your safety while you take your rest.
Thank you, wondrous heavy.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
It is the quality or the climate.
Then why doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. They fell all as by consent. They dropped as by thunderstroke. What might? Worthy Sebastian. Oh, what might? No more. And yet methinks I see it in thy face. The occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. Thou lett'st thy fortune sleep, die, rather winkest whilst thou art waking.
Well, I am standing water.
I'll teach you how to flow.
Do so, to ebb. Hereditary sloth instructs me.
Ebbing men indeed do so near the bottom run by their own fear of sloth. Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
She that is queen of Tunis? She that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life? She that from Naples can have no note unless the sun were post? She that from whom we will all see swallowed by some cast again, and by that destiny to perform an act, whereof what's past is prologue, what to come and yours and my discharge. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do. What a sleep was this for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do. I do remember. You did supplant your brother Prospero?
And look how well my garments sit upon me. Much fitter than before. My brother's servants were then my fellows. Now they are my men.
But for your conscience.
Aye, sir, where lies that? If 'twere a kibe, 'twould put me to my slipper. But I feel not this deity in my bosom. Here lies your brother. No better than the earth he lies upon. And if he were that which he's like, that's dead. Whom I, with this obedient steel, 3 inches of it may lay to bed forever, whilst you doing thus to the perpetual wink. For I might put this ancient morsel, this, sir, prudence, you should not abrade our course. And for all the rest, they'll take suggestion, and they'll tell the clock at any hour at any business that we say befits the hour.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou goest Milan, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword, one stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, you do the like to fall upon Gonzalo.
Oh, but one word.
My master through his art foresees the danger that you, his friend, are in, and sends me forth, or else his project dies, to keep them living. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and be aware. Awake, awake!
And let us both be sudden.
Now, good angels, serve the king.
Why, how now? Ho, awake. Why are you drawn? Wherefore this ghastly looking?
What's the matter?
Well, as we stood here, securing your repose, even now we heard a burst of bellowing, like bulls, or rather lions. Did it not wake you? It struck mine ear most terribly.
I heard nothing.
Oh, 'twas a din to fright a monster's ear, to make an earthquake. Sure it was the roar of a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honor, sir, I heard a humming, and that a strange one too, which did awake me. I shaked you, sir, and cried. As mine eyes opened, I saw their weapons drawn. There was a noise, that's verily. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard, or that we quit this place. Let's draw our weapons.
Lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son.
Heavens keep him from these beasts, for he's sure of the island.
Lead away.
Prospero, my lord, shall know what I have done, so king, go safely on to seek thy son.
Now I get like a 15-minute break. I don't know anything about that.
All the infections that the sun sucks up on bogs, fens, flats, on prosper fall, and by inchmeal make him a disease. His spirits hear me, yet I must curse. For every trifle are they set upon me. Though now lo, here comes a spirit of his to torment me for bringing wood in slowly. I'll fall flat. Perchance he will not mind me.
Here's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all, and another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. Yond, same black cloud, yond huge one, looks like a foul bombard that would shed his liquor. If it should storm as it did before, I know not where to hide my head. What have we here? Man or a fish? Dead or alive? A fish! He smells like a fish! A very ancient fish-like smell, a strange fish. Were I in England now, as once I was, and had but this fish painted, not a holiday fool there but would give a piece of silver. Warm, my troth, this is no fish, but an islander that had lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under his gabardine, for there's no other shelter hereabout. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. Here shall to the dregs this storm be passed.
The master, the swabber, the boatswain and I, the gunner and his mate, loves Moll Meg, Marian and Marjorie, but none of us cared for Kate, for she had a tongue with a tang, would cry to a sailor, go hang. This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort.
Do not torment me. Oh!
What's the matter? Have we devils here?
The spirit torments me. Oh!
This is some monster of the isle with 4 legs, with guys like taking an ague. Where the devil should he learn our language? If I can recover him and keep him tame and get to Naples with him, he's a present for any emperor that ever trod on the neat's leather.
Do not torment me. Prithee, I'll bring my wood home faster.
He's in a fit now, and he's not talk after the wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. Come of your ways. Open your mouth. Here's that which will give language to you, cat. Open your mouth. This will shake your shaken, I can tell you, and that's soundly.
I should know that voice. It should be, but he is drowned, and these are devils. Oh, defend me.
4 legs and 2 voices. A most delicate monster. His forward voices to speak well of his friend. His backward voices to utter foul speeches, and to detract. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I'll help his ague. Come, amen. I'll pour some in thy other mouth.
Stefano.
Doth thy mouth call me? Mercy, mercy, this is the devil, and no monster.
Stefano, if thou beest Stefano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo. Be not afraid, thy good friend Trinculo.
Trinculo, if thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I'll pull thee by the lesser legs. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Thou art very Trinculo indeed.
But art thou not drowned, Stefano? I hid me under thy dead mooncalf's gabardine for fear of the storm. And art thou not drowned, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, 2 Neapolitans escaped.
Prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant.
Here's a brave god that bears celestial liquor. I will kneel to him.
How didst thou escape? How didst thou camest hither? I escaped upon a butt of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard, and by this bottle, which I made with the bark of a tree, with mine own hands since I was cast ashore.
Oh, Stefano, hast any more of this?
The whole butt, man. My cellar is in a rock by the seaside, where my wine is hid. How now, mooncalf? How's thine ague?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon, I do assure thee. I was a man in the moon when time was.
I see thee in her, and I do adore thee.
By this good light, this is a very shallow monster. The man of the moon, a most poor, credulous monster.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the island. I'll kiss thy foot. I prithee be my God.
By this light, this is a very perfidious and drunken monster. When God's asleep, he'll rob his bottle.
I'll kiss thy foot. I'll swear myself subject. I'll show thee the best springs and pluck berries for thee. I'll fish for thee and get thee wood enough. A plague upon the tyrant I serve. I'll bear him no more sticks, but follow thee instead, thou wondrous man.
A most ridiculous monster to make a wonder of a poor drunkard.
Trinculo, the king and all our company, else being drowned, we will inherit here. O brave monster, lead the way.
this is my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead. It makes all my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's craft.
Alas, now pray you, work not so hard. My father is hard at study. Pray now, rest yourself. He is safe for these 3 hours. You look wearily.
No, noble mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me, when you are out by night. I do beseech you that I may set it in your prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broke your hest to say so.
Admire Miranda, indeed the top of admiration. What's worth dearest to the world, for several virtues. I have liked several women, but you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I would not wish any companion in the world but you, nor can imagination, besides yourself, form a shape to like of.
The moment that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service, and there resides to make me slave to it. And for your sake, am this patient log man.
Do you love me?
Oh heaven, oh earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all what's worth to the world, do love, prize, and honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I'm glad of.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections. Heaven rain grace on what breeds between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid, to be your fellow. You may deny me, but I am your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
Ay, with a heart as willing, here's my hand.
And mine in it, and now farewell till half an hour hence.
1,000,000.
Servant monster, drink to me.
Servant monster, the folly of this island. They say there's but 5 upon this isle. We are 3 of them. If the other 2 be brand like us, the state totters.
Mooncalf, speak once in thy life if thou beest a good mooncalf.
How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him, he's not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. Wilt thou tell a monster sly, but being half a fish and half a monster?
Lo, how he mocks me. Wilt thou let him, my lord?
Trinkle, keep a good tongue in your head. If you prove me to near the next tree, the poor monster is my subject, and he shall not suffer indignity.
I thank my noble lord, for I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me out of my island. If thy greatness will, revenge it on him. Thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee. I'll yield him be asleep, where thou mayest knock a nail into his head.
Thou liest, thou canst not.
What a pardon is this? Thou scurvy patch, I do beseech thy greatness, give him blows and take his bottle from him.
Trinkle, interrupt the monster 1 word further, and by this hand I'll turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee.
Why? What did I? I did nothing. I'll go farther off.
This thou say he lied?
Thou liest.
Do I so? Take thou that. As you like that, give me a lie another time.
I did not give the lie. Outweigh your wits in bearing 2, a pax of your bottle, and the devil take your fingers.
Stand farther. Come, proceed.
Why, 'tis as I told thee. 'Tis a custom with thee in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayest brain him, having first seized his books. Remember, first to assess his books, for without them he's but as sot as I am. And the most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter.
Is it so, brave alas?
Aye, Lord.
Monster, I will kill this man, and his daughter and I will be king and queen, save our graces. And Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo?
Excellent.
Give me thy hand. I'm sorry I beat thee, but while thou livest, keep a good tongue in your head.
Within the half hour will he be asleep. Wilt thou destroy him then?
Aye, on mine honor.
This will I tell my master.
Come, Trinculo, let us sing. Flout 'em and scout 'em, flout 'em and scout 'em, flout 'em and scout 'em. What does he sing?
This is the tune of our catch, played by the picture of nobody.
Mercy upon us.
Art thou feared?
No, monster, not I.
Be not afeared. The owl's full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twinkling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices that if I then had waked after a long sleep will make me sleep again. And in dreaming the clouds methought would open, showing riches ready to drop, that when I waked I cried to dream again.
This shall prove a great kingdom to me, or I shall have my music for nothing.
When Prospero is destroyed.
That shall be by and by.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it, and after do our work.
Lead, monster, we follow.
Gonzalo and King Alonso, lost in a maze of paths on the island as they search for the king's son, can go no further, weary to the dulling of their spirit. The King Alonso does put off all hope, and the sea mocking their frustrate search on land. Privately, Antonio and Sebastian resolve to seize the next advantage to carry out their murderous scheme upon the king and his counselor. While they are weary and so out of hope, the group sits down to rest.
Give us, kind keepers, heavens, what were these?
A living drollery. Now I believe that they are unicorns.
Come to me, and I'll be sworn 'tis true. Travelers narrated lie, though fools at home condemn 'em.
If in Naples, if I should say, I saw such islanders who, though they are of monstrous shape, yet note their manners are more gentle kind than of our human generation. You shall find many, nay, almost any.
Honest Lord, thou hast said well, for some of you there present are worse than devils.
You are 3 men of sin, whom destiny that hath to instrument this lower world, and what is in it, the never surfeited sea hath caused to belch you up. And on this isle, where man doth not inhabit, you amongst men being most unfit to live. You fools! I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The elements, of whom your swords are tempered, might as well wound the loud winds. But remember, for that's my business to you, that you 3 from Milan didst play good Prospero, exposed unto the sea which hath requited him and his innocent child. The powers, delaying, not forgetting, have incensed the seas and shores. Yea, all the creatures against your peace, thee of thy son Alonso, they have bereft, and do pronounce by me, lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at once, shall step by step attend you and your ways.
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous. Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me, and that thunder, that deep and dreadful organ pipe, did pronounce the name of Prosper. It did base my trespass. Therefore, my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll seek him further than ever plummet sounded, and with him there lie mudded.
But one fiend at a time, I'll fight their legions over.
I'll be thy second.
All 3 of them are desperate. The great guilt, like poison given to work a great time after, now against to bite the spirits. I do beseech you that are suppler joints. Follow them swiftly and hinder them from what this ecstasy may now provoke them to.
Follow.
Our noble Ferdinand did withstand Prospero's vexations, wherein Prospero did make trials of the young prince's true love for Miranda. Ferdinand's compensation makes amends for those austere punishments, as he receives from Prospero's hand the worthy and virtuous Miranda as his bride-to-be. Prospero then commands Ariel to bestow upon the eyes of the young couple, with the assistance of the spirits under her command, a majestic vision to celebrate and bless their contract of true love, that they may prosperous be and honored in their issue.
Now come, my Ariel, no tongue, all eyes, be silent.
Ceres, most bounteous lady, Queen o' the sky, whose watery arch and messenger am I, bids thee with her sovereign grace here on this grass plot in this very place, to come and sport her peacock's fly amain. Approach, rich Ceres, her to entertain.
Hail, many-colored messenger, that ne'er dost disobey the wife of Jupiter, who with thy saffron wings upon thy flowers diffuses honey drops and refreshing showers, and with each end of thy blue bow dost crown thy bosky evenings and unshrubbed down, rich scarf to my proud earth, why hath thy queen sown me hither to the short grass green?
A contract of true love to celebrate, and some denotion freely to us stay on the blessed lovers.
Highest queen of state, great Juno comes, I know her by her gait.
How does my bounteous sister? Go with me to bless this twain, that they may prosperous be and honored in their issue.
Honor, riches, marriage, blessings, long continuance and increasing. Hourly joys be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings on you. Earths increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty. Things with good hustling, bunches growing, plants with goodly burdens blowing. Spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Ceres' blessing so is on you.
This is a majestic vision and harmonious charmingly. Let me live here ever, so rare a wondered father and wife makes this place paradise.
Sweet, now silence. Juno and Ceres whisper silently. Hush and be mute. There's something else to do. I had forgot the foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. The moment of their plot is almost come. Now come, my Ariel. Crap. Well done. Avoid. No more. Our revels are ended, and these are actors, as I have foretold you, were but spirits and have vanished into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous temples, the solemn palaces, the great globe itself, yea, all who inherit shall dissolve, and like this baseless pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little lives in a sleep are rounded. Sir, I am vexed. If you be pleased, retire to my cell and there repose. I turn to a walk to still my beating mind.
We wish your peace.
Now come, my Ariel, we must prepare to meet with the beast Caliban. Say again, where didst thou leave those varlets?
I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking, so full of valor that they smote the air for breathing of their faces, beat the ground for kissing of their feet, yet always bending towards their project. Then I beat my tabor, at which, like unbacked colts, they pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, and lifted up their noses, so as they smelt the music. So I charmed their ears, and calf-like they followed me through tooth-briars, sharp furzes, pricking goss and thorns, which entered into their frail shins. I left them dancing up to the chins in that foul lake beyond your cell. The stank overstunk their feet.
This was well done, my bird. Thy shape invisible retain thou still, thief, trumpery in my house, go and bring it hither, for still to catch these thieves. A devil, a born devil, on whose nature and nurture can never stick. My pains humanely taken, all lost, quite lost. And as with age his body uglier grows, so his mind cankers. I will plague them all, even to roaring. Come, put them here.
pray you tread softly, that blind mole may not hear footfall. We are now near his cell.
Monster, you're a fairy. What you say is a harmless fairy has done better than played the jack with us.
Be patient, for the prize I bring to thee shall hoodwink this mischance.
But to lose our bottles in the pool.
There's not only disgrace and dishonor in that, monster, but an infinite loss.
That is more to me than my wedding. Yet this is your harmless fairy monster?
Prithee, my king, seest thou here? This is the mouth of the cell. No noise and enter. Do that good mischief which may make this island thine own forever. For I thy cabin, for I thy footlicker.
Monster, give me that hand. I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
O King Stephano, O peer, O worthy Stephano, look what a wardrobe here is for thee.
Let it alone, thou fool. It is but trash.
Monster, Trincolo, by this hand, I'll have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
The dropsy drowned this fool. What do you mean to dote on such luggage? Let's alone and do the murder first. For if he awake from toe to ground, he'll fill our skins with pinches, and we'll be turned to barnacles, or to apes with foreheads villainous low.
Monster, lay to your fingers, and help to bear this away, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom. Go to, carry this.
And this.
Aye, and this.
Hey, Mountain, hey!
Silver, there it goes, Silver.
Fury, Fury, there! Tyrant, heart! Go, charge my goblins that they grind their joints in dry convulsions, shorten up their sinews in aged cramps.
Hark, they roar!
Let them be hunted soundly, and at this hour lie at my mercy all mine enemies. My labors shall soon come to an end, and thou shalt have air at freedom. But now, follow and do me service.
I drink the air before me and turn or air your pulse twice beat.
Now does my project gather to a head. My charms crack not, my spirits obey. Say, spirit, how fares the king and his followers?
Confined together in the same fashion as they gave in charge. All prisoners, sir, brimful of sorrow and dismay, but chiefly the good old Lord Gonzalo. His tears run down his beard like winter's drops for eaves of breeze. Your charm so strongly works him, that if you now beheld him, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
And mine shall. Hast thou, which art but air, a touch, a feeling of their afflictions? And shan't I, being one of them who relish all as sharply passion as they, be not kindlier moved than thou art? The rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance, and they being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose doth extend not a frown further. Go, release them.
I'll fetch them, sir.
A magic circle then draws Prospero with his staff, into which Ariel draws the charmed group of lords, including Prospero's enemies and the faithful Gonzalo. They stand, spell-stopped, as Prospero thoughtfully contemplates each now in his power. Prospero takes a moment to forgive and prepare to face his enemies, both the repentant and the unrepentant. And then he makes ready to reveal himself to them all, as he was sometime the true Duke of Milan, with the help of Ariel, whom he promises to free ere long.
Where the bees sip, there sip I, in a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry, on the bat's back do I fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough.
My dainty Ariel, I shall miss thee, but thou shalt have freedom. So. Go to the king's ship, thy shape invisible retain thou still. There thou shalt find the mariners, and force them hither, and presently.
I go.
Behold, Sir King, the wrong Duke of Milan, Prospero, and to you and your fellows I bid a hearty welcome.
Whether thou beest here no, or some enchanted trifle to abuse thee. As late as I have been, I not know. That dukedom I resign and do entreat. Pardon me my wrongs, but how should Prospero be living and be here?
First, noble friend, let me embrace thine aid, whose honor cannot be measured or confined.
Whether this be or be not, I'll not swear.
Welcome, friends all. But you, my brace of lords, if I were so minded, I could pluck his highness frown upon you and justify you traitors. But as of now, I will tell no tales. As for you, most wicked sir, I do forgive thy rankest faults all, and do require of thee my dukedom, which I know, perforce, thou must restore. Welcome, good sir. This sells my courts. Here I have few attendants and subjects, none abroad. I pray thee, look in. Since thou have my dukedom given me again, I will requite you with something as good, at least something that will bring forth wonder in thee, that shall content thee as much as me, my dukedom.
Sweet lord, you play me false.
No, my dearest love, I would not for the world.
If this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle.
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures there are here. How beauteous mankind is.
'Tis new
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
'Tis new to thee.
What is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Is she the goddess that hath severed us and brought us thus together?
Sir, she is mortal, but by a mortal providence she is mine. She is the daughter to this famous Duke of Milan.
I have inly wept, or should have spoke ere this. Look down, you God, and on this couple drop a blessed crown.
I say, amen, Gonzalo.
Was Milan thrust from Milan, that his issues should become kings of Naples, or rejoice beyond a common joy?
Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen. Oh, look, sir. Look, sir. Here is more of us. What is the news?
The best news is that we have safely found a king and company. The next is our ship. It's tight and yard and bravely rigged as when we first put out to sea.
Sir, all this service have I done since I went.
My tricksy spirits.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. Say, how came you hither?
If I did think, sir, I were well awake. I'd strive to tell you, but we were dead asleep, and how we know not, all cocked under hatches were strange and several noises of howling, roaring, shrieking, jingling chains, and howling, and all sounds diverse, all horrible. We were awake straightway at liberty, and we in Howard trim freshly beheld our royal, good, and gallant ship, our master capering to our eye on a trice. So please you, even in a dream we were divided from them, we were not looking hither.
Sir, there are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember not.
Courage, bully monster, courage.
If these be true spies which I wear in my head, here's a goodly sight.
Oh, these be brave spirits indeed. How fine my master is. I'm afraid he will chastise me.
Aha, what things are these, my lord Antonio? Will money buy them?
Very like. One of them is a plain fish, and no doubt marketable.
These three have robbed me, and this demi-devil has plotted with them to take my life. Two of these fellows you must know and own, but this thing of darkness, acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death.
Why, how now, Stefano?
Oh, touch me not. I'm not Stefano, but a cramp.
You'd be the king of the island, Sirrah?
I should have been a sir one then.
This is the strangest thing as ever I looked on.
He is as disproportioned in his manners as in his shape. Go, Sirrah, to my cell. Take with you your fellows. As you wish to have my pardon, trim it handsomely.
Aye, that I will. Now be wise hereafter and seek for grace. What a thrine-stubble fool was I to take a drunkard for a god and worship this dull fool.
Go to, away. Sir, I invite your highness and your train to my poor cell, where you may take your rest for this one night. And in the morn, I'll take you to your ship and so to Naples, where I hope to see the nuptial of these our beloved solemnized.
I long to hear the story of your life, which must take the ear strangely.
I'll deliver all, and promise you calm seas, auspicious gales, and a sail so expeditious that you'll catch your royal fleet far off. Ariel, that is thy charge. So, to the elements, and fare thou well.
Woo!
Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have to mine own, which is quite faint. Not 'tis true, I must be here confined by you, or sent to Naples. But let me not, since I have my dukedom got, and pardon the deceiver, dwell in this bare island by your spell. For release me from my bands with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces that it assaults, mercy itself and frees all faults. As you from crime would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free.